Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to set up RDS database. We are also going to understand how we can access our RDS database using SQL client. It's all about lab. So let's start. Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying our AWS series. We have a big plan to add Azure series, even videos for each and every DevOps technologies. But for this, we want some support from you guys. You can support us by only doing two things. First, subscribe to this channel. And yes, only subscribe to this channel if you are thinking that these videos is actually giving you some values. It will help you to pass any AWS exam like AWS Cloud Practitioner, Solution Architect Associate, or even Solution Architect Professional. Second thing is, share these videos with other IT professionals. Learning process is actually not expensive. If you are getting better or proper instructor or a mentor, it will really help you to develop your skill. If you are thinking that we are providing you a proper right path to improve your skill, your friends also deserve this, right? And for this, you have to share this channel videos with them. So, I am just requesting you to do these two tasks for me. One, subscribe to our channel and share with other IT professionals. Thank you. Now you can continue your video. First of all, I am inside my AWS console and I am going to the RDS Relational Database Service. Now here, I don't have any database. Look at this. Now I am going to create this database. So first you need to click on Create Database. Now from here, you will get list of database types. Here you have Aurora, which is actually Amazon's own product. Then we have MySQL, MariaDB, Postgre, Oracle, Microsoft, IBM DB2. What we can say that it is kind of mold for the database. We are going to the supermarket and then we are going to select our own brand. Same way here, we can select our own brand of database. For our practical, I am just going to use MySQL. Okay. So let's choose this. Now here we have many options. Look at this. Yeah. If I will explain you each and every option right now, it will take too much time and you guys will wait for the practical. So what I am doing right now, I am just going to explain you how we can create MySQL database. Once you will get complete understanding, once you will understand how we can attach client with the database, then we will go for each and every option step by step. I will explain you each and every option. I'm giving you this promise, but right now we are just going to create database with minimum setup. So here we have some options. So version that support multi-AZ, but you guys just learning this process. So I'm not going to explain you anything related to this. Here I am going to select MySQL engine version. Here we have wide variety of versions we are getting. Why? Because companies cannot change its database version without reprogramming. Okay. So here most of the company, they are using same version from years and years. So let's say that if you have one version, let's say that if you have 5.7.44 on premises and if you are going to migrate your database from your on premises to AWS Cloud RDS, then I will prefer to use same version. So that's why they're giving us list of versions that we can choose, right? So you have to ask your programmer that which versions is actually suitable for our requirement. Then you have to choose this. I am going with the default option like MySQL 8.0.35. Now you may have one question that, okay, I have my own premises database and I want to migrate this to RDS. How I can do this? You don't need to worry about this because in upcoming days, we are also going to talk about this known as a database migration service. Okay, so definitely we will discuss about it Right now we are just creating MySQL database. Now here we have 3 templates: production, dev test and free tier. We are going to start with the free tier because we don't want to discuss about any of all these options, right? So definitely we will, but as I explained you, we are just going to discuss minimal option, right? Then we will discuss, right? Then we will go for this. So I'm going to choose free tier. Now I created this free tier. I selected this free tier. It is not allowing me to select any availability and durability options. So no need to worry. We will talk about it later. Now here I can provide database name. I can say that MyDB. Then what will be the username? How I am going to access this? So the username is admin. Now I have to provide password. Now whenever you are going to provide password, you cannot use @ over here. So keep this in mind. I am going to set up password a minimum of 8 character. Password is invalid because I have habit to use @ right? So now I just configure password. Now I'm going to use this password while I will access this database using my SQL client. Okay. Now here we have many options. We can also set up configuration of our database instance. We have wide variety of options available. We have 2 GB, 2 virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM, and it is a huge. Okay, we have to understand what is a standard class, memory class. Right now, as we are using free, it is giving me only this particular option that I am going to choose. Now, storage, because database is going to use EBS volume to store the data. So here I can select any volume, which is same like we have in EBS, and here I can provide space, right? So right now, because we are going with the free, I'm just going to go with the default option 20, but maximum we will discuss about it. It supports 64 TB. But don't worry about this. Right now we are just going with the 20 GB. Here we are creating this database into the default VPC, right? I have default VPC, so just we are going to create this. Here it is a DB subnet group. We are not going to touch this. I want to allow public access. Why I am allowing public access here? Because once we will create our database, I will access this from my computer. So in my computer, I have MySQL Workbench installed, which is actually MySQL client. Okay. You have to install this as well if you want to perform this practical. So no need to worry. You can go to Google, just type MySQL Workbench, download it in your computer, in your Windows system, next, and install this, because we are going to use this Workbench to access our database. Now I am accessing this database from my computer, from my home. So I just selected yes over here because we are going to provide public access. Now database will be in VPC. So here we have to select VPC security group. I am just going with the default security group. I don't have availability preference because right now I am using default VPC. If I am having my own VPC and then I have some private subnet, I will definitely prefer to use private subnet for my database. But we will follow these best practices during our super lab, so you will get better understanding about this. Right now, whatever availability is on, AWS is going to select. I don't have any issue with this. Here it is RDS proxy and all this. No need to worry. Here you will get detail about the pricing as well, but we are not going to pay any pricing because my account having free tier eligibility. So if you have AWS account and if you are using your AWS account within 1 year of period of time, you don't need to pay anything. So you can perform this lab without paying any amount. So don't worry. Now I'm going to click on create database. Now it is creating this database. Here we have some actions. Okay, we will discuss about all this in upcoming days, but now it will take some time. Once the status will be available over here, we can access our database from our on-premises infrastructure. Wait a minute. When I will get available status, I will come back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, after waiting for almost 6 to 7 minutes, I got my database status available. Now, if I want to access this database, I can click over here in the DB identifier, and here I have this endpoint. If you remember that we have publicly accessible database. So now we have very easy access available. So what I can do, I can go to MySQL client. If you don't have this, you just need to go to Google, type MySQL Workbench. You will get download option available. Download it. Okay. If they ask you to create account, you can skip this account creation as well. Download this and install. Now once you install this, you will get, sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course, 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.